spirits. That's the good news. At Paul Brown Stadium, that's where we're at here in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals.
It's a sad, and I'm sending it, so you better get it out hot.
Here's the kicker, Jay, to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati.
I fucking got nobody open.
Ain't got no. Hey, that ain't mad. Hey, make a read, dog. Make a read. He don't know how to make a read. He don't know how to adjust it. Adjust it. Uh-oh, we putting on that aggressive, boy. We got them enforcers out there. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Don't cheat me. 1 for 6, bum ass nigga. That's a fucking pick.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Check. Topper. Safety's creeping. Under 10. Let's go.
The former second.
Ain't none of that, boy. Ain't none of that. Yeah, baby. Huh?
First play, and it's second down.
Yeah, she called me.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in.
Yeah, she had Taco Bell. That's where you dropped off at. Hey, I told her, don't be calling people unless you actually absolutely ready. Ain't nobody be wanting to sit down.
Second and 10.
Bye, sweet.
From the gun, Love.
Ain't none of that. That's Miller, baby.
The receiver, and he's brought down.
All right, love you.
Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Von Miller with the sack. Let's go. Let's go.
Direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They must not know. They must not know.
Early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Everything done changed. Everything done changed. Uh-oh. He running. Jet sweep. Is Jet sweep coming? Is Jet sweep coming? Oh, no, it ain't Jet sweep. He passing. Oh, I ain't blitzing. Ain't none of that. Oh, what the heck? Wow. Finally, you just gonna stand there and let the ball go over your head, dog. Wow.
Third with a solid gain of 23.
Wow. That was definitely me.
Mixon running right.
None of that, boy. Ain't none of that. Get that stretch out of here.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice
Get that stretch out of here. We filling these holes.
See how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Gun tight flag. Gun tight flag. Gun tight flag.
Go ahead and concede, nigga. Stop wasting my fucking time.
If he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
To throw on second down.
Hey, get it out hot. Get it out hot. Hey, you better get it out hot.
Brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. And they're getting him involved.
Hey, get it out hot. Hey, you better throw it to that running back. Hey, you better get it to the running back. Get it to him immediately.
Week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Dang, good pass. Good pass.
Wind
Bengals,
up
good
moving the
pass.
chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks
Dang.
31-yard line.
Slow it, man.
I don't believe
No,
it is
none of that shit going down, bro. None of that shit going down, bro. None of that slow ass stretch shit
players prior to the game. What about
Single ace, single ace.
Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they count?
Ain't none of that stretch, boy. You ain't running the ball.
But no more as he's knocked to the deck behind.
Find something else to do.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, my girlfriend's sister
got it for Christmas. It's actually just very comfortable material.
Let me go to something I'm starting to like. I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to like this.
Come on, man.
Good. That's what he needs. He needs to get on defense. So, on the punt return, I think it's. I don't know.
From the gun, Love.
Yes, sir. You ain't got time for that.
Now they get to him back at the 40.
You ain't got time for that.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right?
Hey,
Keep them away
gotta
from
figure out how to plug it.
When he's not being
Get it
hit,
out hot.
as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Get it out hot.
In a hole here, 3rd and 17.
Get it out hot.
2 negative plays. Operating from the gun. Love.
Get it out hot. I told you.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34.
That running back gonna be your leading receiver.
That'll bring up 4th down.
No sir, bum.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of fun goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season.
What?
Right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I would want to be on the 80-20 side of being a return team, but having the possibility to have a block.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, Lord. That's what he do. 3-4 odd.
It'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only
3-4 odd again.
2nd and 9.
3-4 odd again. Lord have mercy.
He's still pressing me. He's still pressing me, bum.
Here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
We're gonna run the same cover 4. All right, we stand cover 4. I see you.
Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Well, you can see, I just need my stats, nigga. Don't pull the plug. I just need my
After an
stats.
incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Run doubles.
You're not gonna block. How many kicks are gonna be blocked in a year? So I think I don't want to say it's a waste, but I think that can't be your
Operating from the gun.
No, sir.
Throwing right, and that's complete. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of
Cover 4 again? That's all you gonna run, huh? Cover 4.
In this case, a field
Don't make no sense, boy.
They avoid that.
That was straight butt.
No, sir. Nothing open.
Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave it the field goal.
Straight butt. Nothing but cover 4.
But if we don't,
Oh,
feel like it's the end of the
cover
world.
2 sighting.
Nice that they were able to pick up the 1st down there, help them relax a little bit.
I think, you know,
Go back to cover 4 now. Let's go.
And building a good design.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
And that's why I always sent. That's why I sent 3, and it was.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get there! Fuck!
Running from the gun, Johnson.
Let me
Just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Cover 3 sighting.
Here's
Another
second
cover
and
3.
9, just a yard on that last run.
It's those rugby guys that are waiting, and then they. But if they're just a regular, like, stand behind the shield guys.
No, you ain't got time for that.
Second and 9 now.
Ah!
Tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
You might choose a block here.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Everything I've done has been up the middle. Only wall that I've done is field goal block.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
I'm about to worry about
We
that.
saw a great example of what we talked about with his
Now he's about to run stretch. He's about to stretch me. He finna stretch me. He finna stretch me, y'all.
Turns into something big.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to get
And that darn L1 bull crap don't work.
And he's going to take us all the way down to the Seahawks 14.
Knew he was stretching it.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
And a block and a return. The return is more 80%, 75 to 80%, and the block is like 20%.
Looking to throw on second down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
This nigga missed it. Wow, how did he miss that? He missed the extra
On
point.
third down, it's Kane. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the
two
2
clock and everything.
Right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Real disrespect.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line.
Legal blocking the back.
This is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really had zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return, then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
They'll run it with Johnson, and they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So first down carry here for Johnson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey,
now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Lowry. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, get ready, get ready, get ready. Mike 8, coming from the side.
To throw on 3rd down. Lowry.
Oh, come on, bro. Right there.
Those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Looking to throw. Love.
Yeah.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
They're tired.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Tighten up, tighten up. Time. Check.
Back to throw. Love. And an alley to run. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be third and long. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Got it. 57 to Mike. Go. Yep, motion. Rock, move. 57 to Mike. Rock 57. I'm here all day.
On third down, Love. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down.
And I'm right there and don't pick the ball.
On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's get busy.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run past option. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
To throw on second down. Love. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Right there, 54, right there. Lock it. 54, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On third down, Mixon. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Yep.
On first and 10, Love. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise.
Really setting the tone for this third quarter. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up.
Is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Crunch. Check 26.
Throwing again. Love. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Looking to throw on second down. Lowry throwing the out route and complete. That's Jordan. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. back now in Cincinnati. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Check 13. Protein spill.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run past option. This complete to Lockett. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down.
Perfect.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down.
Oh, my God. Come on, Rook.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well.
Let's go now. 50, clean. Big dance. Go.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Once again, they run with Mixon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They run for it with Mixon.
Wow.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 38 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, box drop.
To throw again. Lowry eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year, That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commotion. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw on second down. Love. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard. 51 yards.
I don't think you got it, son. Say it. 61. Matchbox, right. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
They'll give it to Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
We got 4. Switch.
Another try for Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come up in an offset eye. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Here's Mixon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Now a desperation throw deep and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 41 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Bang, bang. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, watch it. Check 24, check 24. 6 guys, check 6 guys. Bam.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. Get out of there.
So this one.